Alrighty. Autosave to save spot. Use keyboard. Hope everyone's having a good night. Just gonna wait for some people to trickle in before starting. Because we're starting off with a cutscene and I don't want anyone to miss it.
thunderstrike Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son!
The only name I answer to is Catherine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a knight of Theros!
Okay. Oh, just that. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm probably got to do an extra long stream tonight just because the next 2 weekends I'll be busy, so I won't be streaming because of in real life reasons. But that's not that important. But I thought it'd be better if I just did an extra long stream tonight and give everyone a good show. Let's just get started.
Why did this happen? Lenato was always such a kind man. Everyone in the village was so nice to me, and I killed them. I killed them all. I had to. I know I had to. I know that, but still, what does that make me?
Please, don't beat yourself up, Ash. We did what had to be done.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be bothering you. I'm going to check on the town. I hope my brother and sister are okay.
That was my first time killing civilians, too. Those who I'm sworn to protect.
That is the reality of war.
Are you insane? Those weren't knights or soldiers, but fathers and sons! We shouldn't have killed them! We should have found another way! I'm sorry. It's not fair for me to blame you for the circumstance. I know that if we hadn't done what we did, even more civilian lives would have been lost. At least my mind understands that, but my heart... Professor, those in power, no matter the era, always claim they fight for a just cause, that they take life to protect it. But is it truly okay to take any life you please, all in service of some implacable just cause? Lord Lonato didn't take up arms out of a lust for power. He simply believed his cause to be just. Who's to say it wasn't? Maybe we didn't have to cut him down like that. Maybe we could have reached a mutual understanding, found a path of peace. I have to believe that. Perhaps the notion sounds laughable to you. Mere lip service to naive ideals. But I can't believe otherwise.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lonato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
My students deserve praise.
I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lonato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
You can count on us.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seiros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well, but there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Gmkforever Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seiros is sure to be in attendance.
Whee! Welcome, Eddie. Welcome. I'm just gonna practice my dash dancing. Alright, okay. Ooh, got a lot of money. It's Kaspar's birthday, we don't care. Another event. Alrighty.
So, our task for this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery, to help put a stop to that assassination plot. The knights will certainly have their hands full protecting Lady Rhea, and perhaps our enemy is counting on that.
I agree.
Please, elaborate.
Why would Lord Lenato be carrying around a secret note with an assassination plot written on it? Isn't it possible he hoped to monopolize everyone's attention with this alleged plot in order to distract from his true aim?
Maybe they're after the treasure vault. There's also lots of valuable stuff in the library and Professor Hinneman's quarters.
True. The monastery undoubtedly houses many weapons that rival even the hero's relics.
Whatever their aim, we can't allow any harm to come to the ladies of the monastery. I mean, what would I do with my spare time?
You mean to say we should search the monastery, try to find what the enemy is truly after?
Yes. And we should be prepared to fight them as well, should it come to that. I wouldn't mind getting in some training, just in case.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seros, and this young man here is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
You work for Shamir's apprentice.
Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Well, thank you. Yes, there's an in-game calendar. It doesn't follow the regular calendar. It's just how you plan stuff out throughout the month. Alrighty. Oh, all we can do is explore. Awesome. Let me look at certificates first. So you're good, you're good. I want you. So you'd want to be the fighter. Okay. Let's head to the marketplace to buy some stupid certificates. I think I only needed 2, right? I don't need to worry about intermediate for right now. There's you, and I think the rest already have that. Okay. No, you don't need that. So first things first, we'll get you to fighter.
Oh, what a relief!
Awesome. Good job, Ash. No. I need to check to see if you actually... Oh, you're already a fighter. Okay. So then I just need one more for that. Menu. Ah, the supports. Well, first let me just change their classes. Did we already have some? Oh yeah, you need it too. No, it's crazy. Some Myrmidons for speed. We're gonna do that.
I must continue.
I need to first see. Okay, so you're good. You're You're good. You're good. You need to reclass.
Ah.
Ah. You don't need a reclass. You do need a reclass.
Let's see what I can do with...
You don't need a reclass. Okay. Good. Everyone's good. Now the supports, everybody.
This tent is torn. Can you please fix this one first, Ash?
Absolutely.
Sorry. I should probably take care of it myself, but we'd be here until sundown if I...
No problem at all. I've had lots of practice with things like this. Happy to help however I can.
Oh. Well, thanks. Actually, I'll fetch you something to make the job less of a burden. You like sweet things, right?
Well, yes. Sorry, no. I can't ask you to do that.
Ash, I've told you, there's no need to act like that.
I can't have someone from the royal family running errands for me. It doesn't feel right.
I really don't mind, so you needn't worry about that. And while I'm being candid, I'd prefer it if you didn't speak so formally to me. We're supposed to be allies. We fought side by side as equals, haven't we?
I know. But to commoners like me, you're royalty. Regular folks normally only lay eyes on someone like you once or twice in their whole lives.
I understand, I really do. When I ascend the throne, perhaps I should do a tour of each city.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
I'm at a loss. I wish to make things better, but I seem to only upset you more and more. That is certainly not my intention. Perhaps I should leave you be and take care of our shopping.
Please, I promise I'll go myself just as soon as I've finished with the tent.
Ash, enough! Okay. I've a question. Answer me this. I don't normally eat sweets. So what would you recommend?
Oh, well, if price isn't a concern for you, then you should go for the sugar candies. The ones they make in town are really delightful. Oh, Your Highness, please, you mustn't.
Got it. Sugar candies it is. I'll go and fetch some.
Your Highness, please come back. I'm so sorry. I'll make sure these repairs get done.
Ash is too good for this. Yeah, I know, you're enjoying the waifus. Let's give you some more waifus then.
Good morning, Your Highness. Getting in some early training, huh?
Oh, it's not too terribly early. And what about you?
Oh, I'm just going for my morning walk. Hey, maybe you'd like to join me. It's a great way to start the day.
A morning walk? Funny. Gustav always kept the same habit. You really do remind me of your father, Annette.
I hear that a lot. Father was always busy with work, so he wasn't around much. But when he was home, he'd often take me with him for his walks.
Annette, something's been weighing on me. Something I've done terribly wrong. Your father, he worked tirelessly. I don't know if I ever saw him take a rest. I feel as though, in a way, we stole him from you.
I'll admit it was a bit lonely growing up. But I understand. Father loved his work. No one ever doubted that. Actually, I've been thinking recently that I'd like to talk to you more, Your Highness.
Oh? Any reason in particular?
Father was a man of few words, both with myself and my mother. But sometimes he would tell me about you. So, you don't really feel like a stranger to me. In a way, it's like I've known you for a long time. Almost as though you're my big brother.
Your big brother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I let that slip out. That was rude of me.
No, nonsense. I promise you, I don't mind at all. It's certain that my days would have been filled with more fun if I'd had a little sister like you. What kind of things did Gustav tell you about me? I'd love to hear more on this topic.
Do you really want to know? Well, for one, he used to tell this story about when you were a child and...
You know what? never mind. I have a bad feeling about where this is going. How about you forget we had this talk altogether, and don't mention it to anyone?
Yeah, she's adorable. And Eddie, I said I was gonna do an extra long stream tonight, just because the next 2 weekends I'll be busy with in real life stuff, so I won't have much time to stream the next 2 Sundays. So I'm just gonna make this an extra long one, so everyone gets a good chunk of the story instead of waiting so long and forgetting what happens. All right, I think it's time to explore. All right, time to talk to my conscience.
A hero's relic.
Do you know something?
However could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
Okay. Where shall we start? Let's start over here. Hello, Shamir.
How's that? You spend too much time roaming the monastery. If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering. Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
Yeah, Eddie, in my opinion, there's only 2 bad characters, maybe 3 bad characters in this entire story. In this entire game, and that's Cyril, the little munchkin guy that you saw, who was working behind Shamir, the bandit lord that we killed 2 missions ago, and the third one would be a guy called Yuritsa, because he just the Sephiroth looking guy.
Sending an assassin to the monastery, Hopefully it's someone worth crossing blades with.
I hope so too.
It seems we're cut from the same cloth.
Oh yeah. This guy right here. I don't think he has a good story either.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
And that's just about the extent of his character. 3 bad characters, yes. Well, one doesn't even make a presence in the story. And then the rest, I bet every single student has a good story. And good morals.
Is it true you got caught in the fighting? I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I don't know what we would do if we lost you.
And as well as the waifu material is great.
Oh, have you been tasked with guarding the monastery as well? Such a stir over a single letter. But I suppose the Archbishop's safety is too important to risk.
So, yeah. I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Then dinner's on you if it turns out I was right.
Eddie, I'm just gonna let you get a good view to show you extra proof that it's not armor that she has there. She is blessed with some great personalities. Alright, good view. Like, she ain't hiding anything. They're there. They're not stuffed or anything. They're just blessed.
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Duskur is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
Yeah, Alex adores the big guys. Like, Dedu. I think Dedu's story is great. Yeah. People think, oh yeah, she doesn't have anything. No, she does. She's stacked in that department.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
It seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world. I don't understand. What would they have against the church?
I don't know. And Eddie, if you're curious who my first person I wifed in this game is, it's this little girl right here. Which sounds wrong without context, but Lysithia's story and everything, she's... It's not as much as you would think. Lysithia's fan base is more of like what she brings to battle. Not really her character.
Have you heard of the War of the Eagle and Lion? It was the battle that won the kingdom its independence from the Empire. Even the Church of Seros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Lug, the King of Lions who emerged victorious. The Church awarded him a crown and the right to govern the Fargus region, backing him in his bid to found the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. In return, Lug agreed to make the Church of Seros the religion of his territory, and permitted them to publicly proselytize across the kingdom. In the 400 years since, the Church and the kingdom have continued to maintain very close relations.
So the reason why Lysithia is like has a lot of fans is because she is the best and strongest mage in the game. She allows speedrun strats, as well as she's the hardest hitting mage in the game.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Well, what's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
My dad's such an atheist.
Professor, I bought the ingredients for making some sweet treats I can't wait to eat. Huh? Oh, I know it looks like I'm fooling around, but I'm not. I'm preparing for potential battle during my patrol by making sure I have plenty of food I can eat while walking. Smart, huh?
Good thinking.
I know! Once they're ready, I promise to share some with you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, little Annie. Oh, there you are. I was like, hurry.
So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Oh, crap, I forgot.
Okay?
I resonate with this guy. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of fan favorite characters in this game, Eddie. You're gonna have a hard time figuring out who's your favorite.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
While you're on that, gotta talk
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garreg Mach's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
995 years. Wow. Alright, so we're gonna go with rarity now. So these three, okay. Cultivate, we're gonna prune. Anything in here? Nope.
Okay?
Shut up, cat.
Professor, I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
It's Voldemort. Definitely Voldemort. I know Harry Potter story. Oh, I guess he who must not be named. Okay, anyway. Go talk to Bernadetta, or AKA the door.
Hi. Right now is, well, right now is okay, I guess. If you, want to chat. A little.
Didn't I see you in the dining hall last night?
Hey, I get hungry sometimes. Like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
Bernadetta. She's one of those people that everyone resonates with a little too well.
Oh.
So how does it feel juggling all the waifus, Eddie? Also, how is your day? I don't think I asked y'all. How was y'all's day? Good day, bad day, somewhere in between?
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
Did you encounter any danger?
No, but do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear.
Oh, yeah.
I have something to ask of you.
Sure, I'll do that. You know, we're gonna go say that, Gatekeeper. You say that now, Eddie. You say that now. But as we continue...
Professor, while the investigation is important, don't forget to make time for your training. If we have to battle and cannot win, all will be lost. We don't know who our enemy is, so we must be prepared for anything.
Yeah, Cameron messaged me. It's like, I'm streaming. I was like, I woke up at like 9 o'clock, and I was like, bruh, your streaming schedule does not fit with my sleep schedule.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
Good old gatekeeper. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. Behold the cat meeting. Actually, let's go ahead and turn this down a little bit so you can see a bit more of the monastery.
I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night. They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these days.
Yeah, I know. Kids these days. Good lord.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone. To cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable. And the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor.
Oh no. Are we about to have tea time unlocked? Oh no.
Hey there.
Not tea time.
Let's see. If the enemy's aim lies elsewhere, we had better discern their true intent quickly. As I see it, our best option is to explore every inch of the monastery. We should also speak to everyone here. Let's plan to compare notes once you've got a lead.
That's what I've been doing.
Will you do me a favor?
Professor, I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Yes, blood
Heya.
weapons. Interesting. Where are you? Okay. I guess talk to him after. Have to go back and God dang, I do. Oh, I hate this part. It's just like, oh, we gotta waste time talking to people.
Well done. You have my thanks.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know if he's already asleep right now, so he'll probably miss this stream, but it's fine. He usually arrives at like the last little minute, so.
The goddess is right. Could it be? It would seem that you're. It's a shame I am not in.
Oh yeah.
The goddess is right. Could it be that?
Gift. I heard you like tea. Take the tea.
How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Oh god. Oh, there you are, Cameron. I thought you were asleep. Welcome, Cameron. How's the stream and how was your day?
Well,
just jogging around.
So, yeah.
Professor, fighting to stop a murdering is my specialness. No, my specialty. I will show my best work.
Yeah, Cameron, you just choose any day. I know you're trying to make room for our streams, but like we're not able
No
to catch
classes
up.
on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor, I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public? It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
Well, congrats on the shinies, Cameron. Sadly, there is no shinies in 3 houses. Oh yeah. Hello, Mercy.
The monastery holds many treasures. Maybe the enemy is after one of those? Even so, the idea of stealing from a church is just horrible.
Funny that you mentioned Rowlet, Cameron. I just checked Pokemon Unite tournament this weekend. In the grand finals, there was the only Decidueye, and that team won. So,
Hey, Professor?
Decidueye's buffs are making him viable now.
Oh, hey, Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father. Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire. He only writes to ask how my training's going, or how many monsters I've killed. Stuff like that. Hey, I got a favor to ask.
I guess a little tournament stuff.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Alright, random poke guy. Am I missing? Okay, everyone's in the... Let me go to the tournament organizer real quick.
Professor.
So you had a Big Mama hair cross. Yeah, the NPCs don't. Like, they really... Okay, what is this one? This one's a sword tournament? Well, obviously. Now we're about to hear my favorite music in the entire game.
Another win. Another win.
God, these guys are easy. What is this?
Next time, bring your friends. Another win.
Alright. Let's heal you up. This is where the fight begins.
You're weak.
Nice.
I'm glad I asked you.
Awesome. If I remember correctly, I think my first tea time is going to be with Rhea, which is going to be... Eddie, I think you'll enjoy it, but it's one of the cringiest things in the game, in my opinion.
Speaking of, can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario. Awfully calm, aren't you? I wonder what it takes to rile you up.
Listen, the goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright and shining star. But in the spring, you can't see that star. That means she can't protect Fodlan. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the day of the rite of rebirth. See? See? I've been studying. I know just about everything.
I want to backhand this kid for some reason. I don't know why. Just
That
the urge
reminds
to do
me.
that.
People seem to think that all the Knights of Saros are equal, but that isn't quite so. There are many distinguishing ranks within the Order. For example, there are squires who are training to become knights, as well as full knights, like myself. Oh, and then we have the holy knights, such as Catherine. Those are the knights that can wield a hero's relic.
Izzy? Who's Izzy? What am I missing?
Well...
No, I'm not saying that the tea party with Rhea is cringe. I'm saying tea time in general is cringe.
About 20 or so years ago, there was a big fire in Garreg Mach. On that day, Captain Gerald went missing. Everyone thought he was dead. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived. The truly strange part is that in all those years, he hasn't changed a bit.
Is he from Digimon? Well, if you can look up the voice actor, I can
With the
try
whole
to...
monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth this month, it feels like everyone's a little on edge.
Oh, no, he was talking about Digimon, Eddie. That's why I was confused. Good lord, what did I miss? Guys, it's Smash Bros. Everyone is here. Good lord.
May I say?
Oh. This is sad.
I can't stop thinking about Lenato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it.
There's nothing to be done.
Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part. I checked on my brother and sister, who were living in Castle Gaspar. Thankfully, they're all right. I was worried because they're both so young, but the church in the castle town offered to take them in. That much, at least, is a big relief.
I feel sorry for Ash. We had to pretty much kill his adoptive dad.
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
How convenient. A place that's normally off limits is going to be open on one day of the year. Convenient.
I have a thought. Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
Thank you. Oh yeah, please tell me I'm not the only one who gets either Legend of Zelda vibes from this. Like this whole tower right here. I get heavy Legend of Zelda vibes.
What?
Yes. That's what I said. Okay. So then last but not least would be him. Let's hurry up so I can actually do some more stuff.
Here's an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Seros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Yeah, it looks all run down and stuff. Either Skyward Sword or Breath of the Wild, because those are usually the two games that have a lot of the like run-down settings.
Well...
That's what I got from it. When I saw it, I was like, this reminds me of that.
Really?
Yes, really. Alright. Time to go upstairs.
Well...
You'd best keep your distance.
You want to throw some hands?
In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
Okay, we're gonna throw hands. Yeah, I thought so, Cameron. I dare you to try.
Oh, come on. I'm only kidding.
They have a lot of popular named voice actors in this game. Even like the non-named characters are popular voice actors.
I am grateful.
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety?
Yes, I was worried.
I'm quite all right, but your concern means a great deal.
Well, I'll come back and show everyone how tea time works and show them how it is one of the biggest wastes of time for the harder modes in this game. Great concept,
Hey, you.
but they butchered half the actual content you could do with it, as well as min-maxing the game. It doesn't help. Oh yeah, we still don't know what my crest is yet, do we?
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
No, I'll show you, Cameron. It was supposed to be like a lot more, but Nintendo took away some of the stuff due to time crunch, as well as they thought the popular fan base would not enjoy it.
Hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night. If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him.
No kidding. Because pretty much it's how well do you know the character? That's literally how tea time works.
Hey, you.
If you don't know the character well enough, you ruin tea time. If you know the character well, you just make the tea time like really good. Ooh, I didn't know about these. Did I miss these? Okay, what do you got?
That boy who assists the Archbishop. Cyril, I believe? I hear he's originally from a foreign land to the east called Almyra. I know he's still only a child, but I do wonder about his true intentions.
God, there's a lot of racism in this. I keep forgetting that.
What the?
And you don't censor art. Yeah.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Okay, that should be everyone. Alright. Let's get this out of the way. We're gonna have some tea time with Rhea. Strap in, boys and girls. It's gonna be a lovely time. Sadly, you cannot make Gatekeeper your husbando. I still think it's hilarious that they made him a actual character you can use in the mobile game, but still, sadly. All right. Oh, you can't do tea time? Can't do tea time. Well, this is a huge disappointment. I thought you could do tea. Oh no! I remember. It's. I think it's the next time. Like, there's a quest that you have to do that you're forced to do tea time with Rhea or whatever. It's pretty funny. It's just like you're forced to sit down and talk with the Pope. I bet you could have just asked nicely. You didn't have to like reward me or anything. Just being there is a good enough reward. So we'll do this.
See. Thanks for your help.
Get the owl feather.
So, there is something that the Church values above all else. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make gaining entry far easier than usual. You know the place of which I speak.
You could go ahead and have Alberto. I don't need him.
Yes, that is the most likely possibility. We do not know their objective, but there is a good chance that our enemy is planning to target the Holy Mausoleum.
Like, I wouldn't lose anything except a headache. So, go ahead. Go, Eddie. Go get him. I support your skirt chasing, as I say. Alright, let's just go ahead and do this. Head chest challenge. Alright, well. I'm gonna do. There we go.
I will not be picky.
Okay.
This isn't my favorite, but it's rude not to finish what's on my plate.
So it wasn't a good dish. Got it. Alright, well, thanks. Wish I would have known that. You know what, Bernadetta? Let's get you out of there. We're gonna cook. We're gonna take Bernadetta out of her room so we can cook.
Sounds fun. Let me show you my cooking talent. A little.
We cooked. I also point out how big those carrots are in the background. They're so fucking huge. They're like as big as a forearm for some reason. It's like, here you go.
Okay.
Alright. Insect larva. Got blue? Okay, let's try. Our blue. Dang it. What's a good dish? What do you got for me? What's a good dish? Oh, red. Yeah, we just got a good one. Alright, what we got? Oh! Alright. No more bait. Oh well. Did I do everything I need to do? No, no. I knew there was someone else to talk to. If that's what you tell Israel, that's fine. Tell Alberto, he might enjoy it. He might enjoy Jashlong. Alright, I get to talk to worst character in the game.
Excuse me, Professor? I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think. Please don't let her down, okay?
Of course not.
I hope you're not just saying that.
I don't know either. If it does censor, oh well. No new supports. Okay. I think I can end the day, right? Yeah. Cyril is not a fun character at all. Not only is he like one of the worst characters in the game for story-wise, he's also one of the worst characters like to level up and stuff. Because his stats are awful. Oh, we got the budding talent. Awesome. He excels at Lance now. And he gets his Shatter.
Is this my true talent? This will be...
Cool. Now that we got Lance up. Awesome. Let's focus on your bow. Magic.
I'm certain
Interesting.
that I
Dimitri. Alright. I want to change group tasks. You know what? Sure, why not?
Professor, could you explain?
Babies come from storks. Oh. I'm kind of terrified to walk in the monastery grounds at night. It's unnerving how dark and quiet the place gets. How can I conquer my fear? Make sure you always carry a torch.
That might be good.
You didn't think about that? Are you serious?
Professor.
No, not yet. Saint Cycline.
Regardless of the quality, this is a good chance for us to prove our solidarity.
Singing in tune with others proved quite difficult.
Today's Flame's birthday. Do nothing.
By the way, sometimes you find edible plants among the weeds.
Please do not eat the weeds.
I am just saying.
The work is done, Professor.
True enough.
It's in my grasp.
I can do better now. It's all becoming clearer.
Alright, people are getting. Oh, okay.
That's the third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor! Hello! Did you need something?
Were you just hiding something?
Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all. You'd do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind, or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way.
Could you help tidy my room sometime?
Certainly, I'd love to. Just say when, and I'll be there in an instant. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose.
He sounds like a good father.
Yes, he's a good person. Even when managing our territory used up most of our family's resources, he still went out of his way to ensure my comfort.
What was it you threw out anyway?
Oh, just a scrap of paper. It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance. So I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know. Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason? I hope Sylvain and Felix aren't getting into trouble as they tend to do.
Just wanted to talk with you.
Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
She's hiding something from her professor. Alright. What battle options do we have? Only the one day. Let's rest. Go ahead and start manually, of course. Get the axe up.
I have... It seems I've improved.
Awesome. Good job to do.
I have deepened my understanding.
Yeah, no, you could just enjoy just watching it. Now, the problem I'm not going to enjoy is whenever I got to do all the hard mode stuff.
This...
That was crazy.
This... I've learned a lot.
You get your bow up. Annette, let's finish your... Battalion review?
It's all coming.
Didn't know you knew that. Interesting. Didn't know you knew that. I kind of want your faith magic up, so we can have you healing just in case. So we might switch your goals in a bit.
Ah. I appreciate.
Hit and run.
I'm getting the hang. Looks.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, Annette, let's get your... You want reason and faith. Yeah, let's do that. Things are seen. You're seen, so let's get sword and flying. Yeah. Honestly, authority and faith would probably be better. Oh no, faith's already seen. Okay, we'll just keep that regular. Let's do authority and reason. There we go. Let's writing. Honestly, I think reason. Just bites. No, we can just keep you on. Sword and reason. Why not? You're doing fine. And you're doing fine. Alright. Group tasks. We'll do that again.
Professor.
No, you will not be a sniper. Oh, do. Okay. Yes. I forgot about this one.
Did you want something?
Nothing in particular.
I see. If you have the time, then please assist me. I am to water the flowers in the greenhouse. Thank you.
Such.
Only do not water the ones in that corner.
What kind of flowers are those?
They are from Dusker. They require a dry environment. The roots will rot otherwise.
sound difficult to take care of.
That is what makes them worthwhile.
Jesus Christ.
I owe you a debt of gratitude. In both the extracurricular activities here at the Academy and on the battlefield, your presence has been instrumental in the defense of His Highness. You have my sincerest thanks.
I only did what anyone would do.
I see.
God take it.
Was there something else you wanted?
I'll go fetch the water.
Then please, excuse me.
He's difficult to hold a conversation with. Dedu is one of those people that just like he's straight to the point. You get to what you need to talk to. You don't meander around. You just get straight to the point, and that's it. His support conversation is like really, really. Is this it? This is
Professor?
I am.
So this is how it's done.
I'm Annette.
Am I making progress?
alright. Okay, first, before we do the battle, let's check the supports. They're optimal supports. Awesome. Dimitri and Dedu.
Your Highness, the hour is late. May I ask where it is you're going?
I'm off to the library for a bit of research before I train. After that, a bath and bed.
Very well. I shall accompany you.
No. There's no need for that. I am a grown man, after all.
You sustained an injury during yesterday's training. My presence may be of use to you.
It was a mere bruise that will heal in no time. No need to fret over me, Dedu.
Are you dissatisfied with me, Your Highness? Please do not hesitate to correct me.
And there it is again.
Yes? What is it?
Well, you often choose to address me as Your Highness. When we first met, you used to call me by my name.
That was because I was unfamiliar with Fodlan's speech. Thinking back, such rude manners were inexcusable.
To be honest, I much preferred it. I feel more comfortable being addressed by my name, rather than with the honorifics that go along with being a prince.
But
I did not teach you to read and write so that you know how to address me properly. And I brought you to the Academy as my friend, not a vassal.
But Your Highness, a vassal is precisely what I am.
So much has happened since we met, yet we cannot seem to bridge this gap. So be it. I give you leave to return to your quarters. Take an early night and reflect on what I've said. Please.
I couldn't possibly. I said I would accompany you, did I not?
True, but I would much prefer that we take steps to ease this mindset of yours.
Then this one's tough.
Are you injured?
No.
Good.
I'd have cut my way through, alone, without your assistance.
My apologies.
Your apologies are empty. I spoke out of turn. I'm sorry, Dedu. His Highness has put his faith in you. You're a valuable comrade, no matter my feelings. The people of Dusker...
Save your breath. There were countless people like you in the capital. People who spat, threw things, insults and stones alike, whenever they pleased. Their anger was natural. I do not begrudge them.
I see.
You owe me no apology, and I will keep my distance on all other occasions. But on the field of battle, allow me to aid you. If you were to fall, His Highness would grieve.
I see. Then I will accept your help. On the battlefield.
Understood.
Gotta love racism. Gotta love it. Okay, requires level 6. This one's level 8. Okay, let's just do the level 6 one. Alright, now we can actually grind. After all the talking, now we talk with weapons. So, can't y'all yeah, so, Eddie, Dedue is pretty much... I think they'll explain it a bit better later, but... Fodlan, this whole continent, Fodlan, is very racist to anyone who's not part of the continent. Which is weird, because Dusker, like the people of Dusker, are part of the continent. But I don't want to spoil anything else after that. So, I'll let everything else happen. Alright, so, once again, they put my healer on the front line. And they put my mage on the front line. I think that'll work. Actually, I'm gonna put you over here. Have it like this. There we go. Alright. Before that, let me double check to see if there's any mages anywhere. I don't want my guy to die again. No, it looks like there's just a lot of physical attackers, so I think we should be good. Alright.
Stay focused.
Wait, who? Okay.
I'm on it.
Ready.
Bless me.
I'll go.
Gotta love it.
I'll give it my all.
How can you? Have you right there?
I'll cut through.
What should I do?
Here we go.
Get back.
Here goes.
Saw that coming.
Oh, you do 0 damage. Wait, why do you have the javelin? Why? Oh, he's in the forest, that's why.
Too slow. Saw that coming.
That makes sense. Yeah, these guys deal 0 damage. What the hell? That's funny, actually. Go ahead and hit him. Okay.
Why am I even here?
Training. That's why you're here. God, you do 0 damage to these people. You also deal not much damage. hit any of these people very good. So, violence. Yeah, these.
Too slow.
I don't want to make them randomly pop up again because that infuriated me.
Oh, I won!
This gives you 62. Yeah, let's do the 62. Wonderful. All right.
Had to be done.
Too slow! Saw that coming.
All right, Nick, you need to run. Yeah, that's why you need to run.
A chick.
Okay, you got a lot of
Give up. The better to serve His Highness.
You got a lot of level ups. You don't need to match. Oh yeah, this.
My left.
Don't worry, the waifu will not die. I will not let her die because I'm going to use Gambit. Yeah, just go.
Too easy.
I will not let the waifus die. Do not worry about that.
Feeling woozy. That worked out.
Predictable.
Here.
Thanks so much.
just give up.
I love the no damage.
I'll do my best. You weren't ready. I'm not at my best today.
Okay, get the Chads in here. Mobilize the Chads.
Too slow!
Yeah, look, the Chads do not care. So, yeah, Ash is gonna be weak as hell early on, but that's to balance out the fact that he is an archer. So archers have speed and range, but they have low damage output. But it's also because his let's actually load. Okay, so not what I wanted. Okay, so let's. It's supposed to be the balancing act that he can't do shit early on.
Here goes.
Like a lot of my units are. The problem with the Blue Lions route is that a lot of these units are actually not good until later on. That's what makes this path really hard to deal with, is because you have a lot of the best units. A lot, not all of them, but a lot of the best like late game units in the game. Like Mercedes is one of the best healers in the game due to the fact that she can fight people. And then whenever everyone gets low, she just heals them up, and her passive makes it to where she heals up the exact amount of healing that she gave to someone else. It's really good. And then Ash is proficient to make him one of the best classes, which is a bow knight. Let me get Violet.
Did you underestimate me?
I think he did.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Because I'm at, like, look at Violet's stats.
Such power dwells
She's
within.
already in double digits for just about every stat, while some characters like Ash, they're not even at 10 strength yet. Like, look at his stats. They're kind of bad. But he's also still the very first class to start off with in the game, so. I'll give it a benefit of the doubt.
Next time, bring your friends.
Time is now.
Yes, it's the stat growth is dependent on the character.
I must keep
so,
aiming high.
Like, they'll be like telling you, oh, there's a 50% stat chance to get a stat growth for strength and stuff. Yeah, just murder. That's a lot of damage. Jesus Christ. So, like, every character has their own unique stat growths, and that's what also determines. Hold on. You have to do that. That also determines if they'll get a
Seems I
stat growth
prevailed.
as they level up. So, like, for example, I think Felix has really high speed growth and dexterity growth, so he's going to be able to avoid a lot. Whereas someone like Dudu has like a 0% chance to upgrade his resistance, so he'll always be like taking a lot of damage from magic, no matter what. Yeah, that will work. I hate the thieves they have.
My thanks.
But also, the classes that you are in also determine the random stat growth, so that's why it's actually bad to have the... Can I...
Saw that coming.
Yeah, the way that stats work in this game are kind of annoying. That's one thing I will agree with you on. One thing, Eddie. They make it seem like it's a cool thing, and a lot of people are like the purists. It's like, no, that's part of the game. But like honestly, it makes it to where you can't consistently make a unit good. You have to be like, you have the idea of like, oh yeah, this unit's gonna be good at this role, and that's what they'll get.
As expected.
But overall, it's really annoying whenever you're just like, okay, I need to get this unit. Like, I have a playthrough in the Blue Lions where I have Ingrid. In there.
I'm not at my best today.
Her speed and dexterity is insane, but she hits like a wet noodle. Like, she never gets hit at all, but she hits like 2 damage on like units that would like supposed to take a lot of damage. So, oh, she's MVP, awesome, and renown increase. Oh, I need to do renown. I forgot. Got dash dance. Dash dancing. Dash dancing. Got dash dance on the loading screen. Gotta get dash dancing. Short hop. I can dash dance in air. Okay. Do you approve, Eddie? Was that good dash dancing? Yeah, well, I got it. Okay, now we can get our certificates again. Oh, shit, I need to Cameron, quit being a pleb. You know that's not how that works. Got some actually good stuff. Also need to replenish. Yeah, we don't worry about that. I don't get, I think isn't it the Rangers or like the Voltron? Isn't it Voltron as a reference, or is it the Power Rangers are you referencing? Either one, like, is it that kind of reference you're making, Cameron? Still no blacksmith. Dang it, Bobby. Because aren't the Voltron mechs like lions? I haven't watched the show, but I know a little bit about it.
It's all thanks.
Yes, Voltron. I thought so. Oh, I guess that's all the beginner stuff, so then I won't need it. Okay. Alrighty. Don't need you anymore. But I will need to get more weapons. Oh, actually. Yeah, more stuff. Aren't the lions? I didn't know if they were lions or they were supposed to represent like cougars or like leopards or something. I don't know. I've never watched Voltron. Ooh, 4 luck. Is the music too loud? Here, I'll turn it down a little bit. We don't need axe and equip that. Good, get HP. The rest is fine. Equip. Just lions? Okay. Oh, okay. Armor. Powerful lance hit. High crit. Effective against cavalry. I think we'll unequip this and we'll put this in. For you. I'll equip that, because I think this one. Yeah, I like that. Equip. Sounds very good, if I remember correctly. Alright. Battalions. Battalion. missing 3 battalions, alright? Let's do more supports. Good lord. Ash gets to talk with the ladies.
Oh no, this isn't right. Now what am I supposed to do?
What's the matter, Mercedes?
I accidentally made this food much sweeter than I wanted.
Let me taste it. Yeah, a little sweet. What if we try adding a few spices?
Huh? This is delicious! You're an amazing cook, Ash!
My dad used to own a restaurant. I helped out a lot around the kitchen, even as a little kid.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibility to take on at an early age. No wonder you always work so hard. I might learn something if I watch you cook.
Well, no promises. I just have a little bit of experience, that's all. But look at you, you're great at baking cakes.
It's true that I'm quite good at baking, but I'm not the best when it comes to seasoning. Maybe it's because I don't like spicy food? It's tough to make food taste good when you don't enjoy it. I just had an idea. If the reason I can't cook spicy food is because I don't like it, then all I have to do is eat some spicy food. If I learn to like it, then I'll be better at making it, right?
I don't know, maybe. What makes you say that?
No, none of that matters. Once I've made a decision, I have to go with it. I'll make something spicy right away.
Oh, this won't end well.
Good lord.
If I leave her to it, she'll make an even bigger mess.
Hey, Ash, which seasonings should I use? These ones?
Hold on, Mercedes. Let me show you. That one goes best with meat, but for stir-fry, what you really want is this.
Oh, Mercedes. She's got a bird brain at times.
Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it? Ash?
Huh, Ingrid! You gave me a start. How long have you been standing there?
Not too long. Apologies for startling you. Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it.
Yeah, I clicked
Has you
about
so
it, Letty.
captivated?
Oh, it's quite an old book. One of the really old legends of Fargus.
Aha! It must be the Sword of Kaifon then, yes?
Oh, so you know it.
Oh yes. I know it quite well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book. The tale of the warrior Kaifon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Lug to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
Exactly! I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle in the name of his king.
Indeed! He was the very picture of the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Ah, the part about the war of the eagle and lion? That's my favorite part! In a flash, Kaifon's sword flew from its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Kaifon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows. I can recite the entirety of it if you like. I never grow weary of that tale, the pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them. I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well. Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
Well, the first one I ever read was Lug and the Maiden of Wind.
You have fantastic taste! That story is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
I know. When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
Eddie, I wouldn't be too quick to the gun about Ash being your favorite male character, because if we're going by story-wise, I still think that Claude and Dimitri have some of the best stories or development in the game. Ash is great, but Dimitri and Cloud, they have a lot of good stuff. And Cameron, now it's fine. Oof. Eddie's being a savage here. Inventory items. Let's store that. Give me that. Tank. You do not have a steel axe. Go ahead and take the steel axe. You're fine. Ash, you need the bow. Who doesn't have a shield? You don't need a shield. Well, actually, you can take a shield. Yeah, why not? Alright. Marketplace. Fight, 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 fight. We need to get you a training. Oh, we already have to. Let's get you a javelin. I can use mini bow. That's fine. Let's get grid javelin as well. Go ahead. I'm enjoying it. He has steel lance. And a steel sword. Okay, how about you? You have all three, so you're fine. You have training. You need a training sword.
Nice to meet you.
Well, do I...
Okay. Alrighty, so much stuff before the first battle. I think that would be fine. And then Ingrid, you get the Lance Corps. You get the soldiers. Yeah, there you go. I think that's fine. You know what? No. Cameron, quit getting butthurt. You know that your stream was a weird placement. That should be good. The only thing I can think of right now is reclassing.
I'm eager to learn.
Oh, you didn't finish?
I'll make this roll.
I swear not.
Yeah, you need the HP in that. You squish. Alright. Finally. The Assault Red of Rebirth. If I remember this one is also a difficult mission. Gotta love them difficult missions. Where is my coffee? There it is.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is finally here. Let's move ahead with our plan.
Leave it to me. Professor, are you in as well?
I'm hungry. No.
We've narrowed down their objective. Kind of. So, let's show everyone that we can carry out our duties better than anyone.
We're counting on you, Professor.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
That was said in jest, Flane, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor, you would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
It's time.
All right. Let's stick to the plan and go hide where we can watch over the entrance to the Holy Mausoleum. If anyone suspicious enters, we'll follow them in and take them down. Got it?
I got the shovel. I'm ready. In the words of Reggie Gigas, my body is ready. Gotta dash dance more. Dash dance. Dash dance. Come on. Dash dance in the air. Must practice dash dancing. Ah! Alright, what we got here? We got a mage. Got mages, priests. Mage. Oh, right. Alright. Yeah, there's him. Okay, Dudu. You're gonna be over here. Actually, this kind of works. Yeah. That stupid mage over here. She can reach and do fine. Alright. Cool. Let's do this.
It is as we suspected. The enemy is within.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
The enemy is after the casket of St. Seros. Do they intend to steal her bones? We must defeat those enemies before they open the casket.
And it's 25 turns in.
But look closely at the ground. There are contraptions of some sort in place. We'll have to look closely at the enemy's weapons and advance while attacking them from the best positions possible.
Alright. So Cameron, knowing you, I think you'd like the look of this guy. This is the Death Knight. He also one-shots anyone in this level. So I'm not going to fight him, because I'm smarter than that.
Ready.
What should I do?
Smash. Oh, he missed a smash. Alright, well.
Stay focused.
I'll give it my all.
Use the iron bow. Let's just use the iron bow. Don't want a mage hurt my
That was
boy.
tough.
These level ups are awful.
I'm on it. I'll go.
I'll cut through.
Here goes.
Still gonna go for her, huh?
Here we go.
Appreciate that.
Death Knight, prove your strength and scatter these fools.
I don't take commands or waste my time on weaklings.
He also has an awesome voice.
That knight looks like he has experience. It would be foolish to challenge him recklessly.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Let's go ahead and hit him with that.
Can't afford to lose. Aw, this stinks.
The level ups, they're so bad. Yeah, I'm not heading towards that guy, do not worry. He does not attack if you don't attack him.
Weak.
Yes, steal, but it's probably better to keep using training.
Easy. So obvious.
Ah man, Felix is already doubling
Another
people.
win.
That's gonna be so good.
Stronger, huh? We'll see.
The one that you're hearing right now, it changes. So this one, since it's the earlier battles, they'll play the same music over and over, but like as you progress through the story, it'll change a bit. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Yeah, because it's still trying to like teach you, oh, you're like learning the game. They'll play the same music over and over. I was worried too when I first heard this music. I was like, is it just gonna play the same music over and over? But no, it doesn't. Actually. Javelin toss, go! Yeah, just to show you perspective. This is why I'm not touching the Death Knight. He can one-shot anyone that you bring up against him. So, no. Thank you, but I'm good. I'm fine. Oh, it's an H. Better points. Better points. And let's go.
Doing my part.
You're out of luck.
This is like your bog standard. I'm gonna play this music during every like inconvenient battle. That's pretty much what it's there for right now. No, we're not gonna bring a net over there. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we'll put you there. Don't kill him. What are you doing?
Too slow.
Awesome.
too easy. You're weak.
I'm just gonna do this. So you double. So what if I do this?
That is that.
Still not touching this guy. Screw that. That is no. Let's just use the transfer.
You saved me.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's done is done.
So now you get plus 5 HP. You should not be. Yeah, you should not be touched by that man.
Just give up.
Awesome. Ash, why don't you help these people? Oh, but that's a mage.
A threat eliminated. The better to serve His Highness.
Nice.
The reinforcements haven't arrived?
No, they haven't.
If they approach from behind, we can attack them from both sides.
That's kinky. Okay, Felix needs healing. Let's get Felix out of there.
Too slow.
Nice dodge.
That worked.
Oh, you mean the mysterious mage? The plague doctor? Yeah, you're gonna see him a lot. Spoilers. That mysterious mage ain't so mysterious when everyone... Just guess.
Who's next? I must keep...
Okay, Chesky. God, I hate mages.
Can't take much more.
Still not out of range. Actually, get over here. Set us from healing.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Well, the reason why the mage is the worst to deal with right now is because, like I said, all my classes are kind of really weak. So mages are high damage, low mobility characters. Oh, okay, so you better not miss. Are you kidding me? You miss 93% chance to hit. You're joking, right?
Careful, please.
I'm kind of upset by that.
Don't waste it.
93% chance to hit. Good thing you decided for folks to be tree. You do not attack.
Thank you.
Awesome.
The fight continues.
Alright, Ash, start actually doing stuff.
Is this
You
a
got
joke?
speed? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Use caution. Stay vigilant.
Hard mode is giving me a headache. Gotta love it. Don't you freaking dare. Yeah, no.
Got too cocky.
Just kill.
That one is expected. This is what a real man would.
Is there chests on this map?
You're too late. The seal will be broken any minute now.
Let's go.
Got onslaught. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Whew. I thought he pushed me into the Death Knight's attack. I was about to. Oh shit. Of course it's mages. So you're gonna be able to beat him no matter what. Alright. So. Yeah, screw it. Just we leveled up enough.
As expected.
Okay. Now she's level 10.
Another step forward.
It's no use. The seal is broken. You can't... Huh? A sword.
Hey guys, you might recognize this weapon.
What?
that sword is. I see. What a pleasant surprise.
He got away. We have no choice but to let them go for now. Professor, the way that sword is glowing, I wonder.
He just ran past the reinforcements.
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control. You, round up any stragglers.
Will do.
They're right behind you. Ran right past him. Hey, Ash is MVP. Good job, Ash. The Sword of the Creator. A mysterious blade unleashes its true power in Byleth's hands, extending its reach to reach distant enemies. The weapon's durability is restored by 5 each time he rests or on the day off. Yeah, buddy. It lets you attack almost with archer range, which is so awesome.
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived!
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands.
May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please! The goddess would never forgive you for our execution!
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
There you have it. It seems the assassination attempt and the attack on the Holy Mausoleum were all the work of the Western Church. As for the masked knight who led the attack, I'm afraid his whereabouts are yet unknown.
It makes no sense that the Western Church would try such a thing.
It just goes to show that the Church of Seiros is not completely united. The Church is led by those here at Garreg Mach, and the Western Church doesn't have a strong voice on its governing council. I imagine the Western Church has harbored some resentment toward the Central Church for a while now. Ah, that's right. Geralt did say that you grew up outside the influence of the Church. The Church of Seiros is split into a few branches across Fodlan. The largest being the Central Church, which is headquartered right here at Garreg Mach. The Western Church lies far to the west of Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lonato held his rebellion. It's situated on the far side of the kingdom's most impressive fortress, Aryan Road. I imagine the Western Church's intention was to eliminate Lady Rhea, and the Central Church's authority along with her. Naturally, the Knights will be riding out to question the Western Church's top officials. Or rather, to punish them.
When they do, Your Highness, we will likely be asked to help carry out said punishment.
Indeed. Now, I don't mean to be rude, Professor, but I must say your situation is rather unusual. For someone to grow up in Fodlan and yet never have any contact with the Church of Seiros it's hard to believe.
I wonder why the Archbishop would hire someone like that as a professor.
So, those people from the Western Church were... Lady Rhea had them killed, didn't she?
Well, of course she did. Going against the teachings of Seiros like that. Quite unforgivable.
Those who stray must be punished, I suppose. That said, Professor,
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
I didn't do it.
the Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Saros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the Sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the Sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war.
Nemesis?
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Saros over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the Sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Saros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Seteth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the Sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
The Sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
It is certainly strange.
I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The Sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name?
Catherine.
Yes, her! The Sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more. I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Alrighty.
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds.
What do you think, everyone?
The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
Yes, I know about that. That's why I never try to get them to be broken. Alright, new places to explore. Get 4,000 gold. Oh god, more.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
Why is he disowned?
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
I heard about our mission for this month. So, we are to eradicate thieves in Kingdom territory. I'm sorry for dragging you into the Kingdom's petty squabbles. This should not be your burden to bear, but my own.
I'm happy to help.
Thank you, Professor. Hearing you say that puts my mind at ease.
Your Highness? Ah, it's been ages!
It's been a long time. 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed, Your Highness. You've grown so much in those years, I hardly recognize you.
Who's this?
Professor, this is Rodrigue. He's an old friend of my father's. Some of my earliest memories include this fellow. When my father died 4 years ago, he looked after me as though I were his own son.
Ha ha! You flatter me, Your Highness. It was my honor to care for such a fine young man. It's nice to finally meet you, Professor. My son, Felix, has mentioned you on occasion.
What brings you to the monastery, Rodrigue? Is it the thieves plaguing the kingdom?
I'm afraid so. This is not merely a problem for House Gautier, but for everyone. The thieves have set up their headquarters in Fraldarius territory, and are mercilessly pillaging the villagers of that area. You have our full support in stopping those dastards.
I thank you for your help, both of you.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
The crest of flames.
Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Hey guys, I'm special. Aren't you proud of me? Kind of, Eddie. Kinda. You don't do anything. They're kind of trying to set it up. They do this a lot where they just do a lot of info dumps. But like it was supposed to set up like what the heck's going on? I'll be right back. I won't be too long. I'd like to know how are y'all feeling, because if so, I'll continue to stream. If not, I guess I'll try to end it here. But I'll be right back. Just message in the chat if y'all are still ready to keep going on. I'll be happy to because I have nothing else planned tonight. But if y'all are tired or y'all are about to do other things, that's okay too. So be right back. All right, so I'm back. So you're about to head out. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop then. If everyone's satisfied. So I'll just go ahead and save. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream and enjoyed all the great things about this game. Like I said before, the next 2 weeks I'll be super busy with some in real life stuff, so I might not be able to stream the next 2 Sundays. So I guess Cameron, since we were trying to help you out with the schedule, if you want to, you could go ahead and stream on those Sundays around this time, just to make it keep the habit up or whatever, just to help you out a little bit, because I don't want your views and streaming to be screwed over by me and Eddie all the time. So I think that would help out. But yeah, thank you for coming in. I'm glad everyone enjoyed the stream. See y'all later.